Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we are honoring our Artist of the Month for July 2020, the one and only Asia Songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez Alcacid. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my followers over on Patreon. I cannot begin to thank you for all your support, and hopefully I'll continue to make content you'll want to support in the future. Now I mentioned, if you saw my recent recent post I put on the community tab on my channel, I mentioned where I was really busy with work the last couple of days, so I didn't get to post anything. So either today I'm going to be releasing 3 Regine videos to make up for what I haven't posted the last couple of days, or I'm going to do 2 today and 2 tomorrow. We'll find out, we'll see. But we're going to just dive into some of Regine's amazingness. This was sent to me by one of my followers over on Facebook, amongst a bunch of other things, but I adore this song. I adore the movie Hercules. Michael Bolton did his thing on this song. Katrina Velarde did her thing on this song. A lot of people have covered the song because it's a fantastic song. So we're going to see Miss Regine Velasquez do her thing with Go the Distance. The best version.
And a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every will be when I go the distance, I'll be right where
Look at that orchestra.
to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to him. And I found some years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance, and my journey is complete. But to look beyond the glory in the hardest fight, my hero's strength is measured by his
It's beautiful. Look at that orchestra. God.
like a shooting star. The distance, I will search the world. I will gaze its arms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my goes away.
Come on, Queen! Come on, Queen! Okay, come on, Queen. Whew. Alright, so I was a little, not worried, but for like the first half of the song, I'll say, first half, maybe first like 2/3 of the song, I didn't feel like she was really, not that she wasn't giving it her best, because she always gives it her best, but I wasn't really feeling like she was 100% invested in what was happening, if that makes any sense. Like, I felt that, and I feel like I said the same thing when I reacted to Katrina Velarde Sing It Too, like, where it just seemed, those parts of the song just seemed too easy, almost to the point where, like, she seemed bored singing it, and it's one of those things, like, as a singer, where I know how it feels to sing certain songs where the song might be beautiful, but the entire song may not do something for you, or maybe, you know, the entire song's boring to you, whatever. I know what it feels like to sing songs that you feel bored singing, that they might be beautiful songs when other people sing them, but when you sing them, they just don't do anything terribly interesting in your voice, or, you know, you just feel bored singing them. You don't feel excited to sing them. So that's kind of how I felt with her for like the first half of the song. It just felt kind of, not disinterested, but just, for lack of a better term. And it was the same thing that I said when I reacted to Katrina singing. Like, it just felt so easy to the point where it was just kind of like, yawn, I'm just singing this because I can. But then once we got past that instrumental break where the orchestra was doing the thing, and we modulated, and she was up in her upper head voice, you know, belting upper chest in her head voice, like, that's when, like, a switch flipped, and all of a sudden she was like, whew. I'm like, girl, you better sing the damn song. And then she's just holding out these upper belts, and then that last note was just glorious. I felt so much commitment, so much passion in that last half of the song that I didn't really feel in that first half of the song. And I'm one who, I've mentioned in a number of things I've reacted to from her, where, you know, songs aren't all about, you know, being belty and whatnot. I'm not saying that I wanted her to belt the entire song. Some of my favorite performances of hers, or some of my favorite parts of performances of hers, are when she is just soft and delicate in storytelling. But this, the first half of it, like, I wasn't getting so much those storytelling vibes as I was just getting a great singer singing this song because she had to sing this song, or singing this part of the song because she had to sing this part of the song. It just didn't feel like she was super duper like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I can't wait to, you know, sing this, or, you know, interpret this part of the song. That last half of the song, phenomenal, fantastic. I got all of everything that I was missing from the first half, I got from the second half. But that being said, were her vocals in the first half bad? No, not by any means. Her vocals were still fantastic. I'm just speaking from a performance, energy, vibe kind of sense. I wasn't getting the vibe that she was, you know, super duper enjoying singing that part of the song, or that she was super duper invested in that part of the song. And that may not have been the case. You know, she could have been thinking about something while she was singing. She could have been focusing so much on, you know, because I know sometimes whenever I've got a song that I have like a difficult part that's coming up, or a really high part or something like that, and I know like everything leading up to that is kind of a breeze, I might just be on autopilot for that, you know, earlier parts, and just thinking about, okay, make the conscious efforts when this big part comes, set myself up correctly so that I can, you know, successfully execute that big note or that big run or whatever it is. So, you know, that may have been the case. She may have been, you know, thinking about that series of just, after that key change, that series of just belts and just all that stuff happening, you know, setting herself up, or, you know, just kind of saving her voice to get to that point so she has a voice to do that. Because I know, and you guys have commented on a number of reactions I've done to her, I know that she's had vocal issues. She has acid reflux, and there's, you know, many times when she's performing that she's not necessarily at her best, or she's not necessarily feeling 100%, but she still goes on and she still gives you a show because she's a professional. So that may have been the case on this evening. She may not have been feeling well, and she wanted to preserve her voice for those belts at the end, or she may have been distracted and thinking about, you know, setting up, or she just may not have been interested in the first half of the song. I don't know. There's lots of different reasons why it could have been the way it was, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not bashing her. I'm not saying that she did badly. So just to reiterate, before y'all go and hit the dislike and start, you know, typing up in the comments, oh my god, you hate Regine, blah blah blah, let's pause, because y'all know I freaking adore this queen, this goddess, this empress that is Asia's Songbird, okay? She's one of, I've said it a million times over, she's one of the single most talented vocalists that I've ever heard. And I've come to expect a certain level of performance that I wasn't getting for that first half of the song. That's all I'm saying. But her vocals were still fantastic. She still sounded great all the way throughout. And yes, and she looked gorgeous. Let's talk about this hair. I can't tell if it's like swept back and kind of, you know, puffed up in the front, or if it's just a short cut and it's kind of spiked up. Either way, I love it. I love the hair on her. I love this white dress on her. She looks gorgeous. She always does look gorgeous. And this orchestra, y'all know I've said it a million times over, whenever Regine sings, she should not sing with anything less than a 20-piece orchestra, if not, you know, 5 times that, because she's got this huge, powerful instrument that a lot of times can just overwhelm a backing track. It can overwhelm just the piano or, you know, whatnot. So she needs that orchestra behind her to help elevate her performance. And God, this orchestra was beautiful. There's just something about this song in general, from the instrumentation of it, the arrangement of it, and all that kind of stuff. It just feels epic. It's one of those songs that just feels big and grandiose and larger than life, and like you expect to see it in like an epic setting, like, you know, Hercules. You expect to see it, you know, in the Tale of the Gods, or, you know, whatnot. Kind of like My Heart Will Go On. Like, I don't expect to see that in it's Tale of the Gods, but there's something about like the musical instrumentation of that just has this epic vibe. It's one of those, you know, classic epic power ballads. You know, you beat your chest and you belt your face. Has she sung with My Heart Will Go On? I might have to look that up. If she has, I'm interested to see that, because that's another one of those just big epic songs that it just feels epic from just how it was written, how it was arranged, and, you know, Celine's vocals on it, of course. So I might have to look that up. But yeah, this performance, her vocals were fantastic. The latter half of the performance, when I really felt her committing to the song, gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. She sounded gorgeous. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. Before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.